because Pacific Rim is coming back, everybody. And I gotta ask, is this needed? Let's find out in Kruse Court. So the origin story of Pacific Rim is coming as a series now and works from indie studio Eric Hessier. So he's producing this whole thing. He did Shadow and Bone, he did Bird Box, and now we're gonna find out how it all began when humanity started fighting these monsters, and they made their own monsters, the Jaegers to fight off. What are they called? They're called like the Kaiju. They're fighting the Kaiju. Yeah, so this one, they did 2 movies. The first one I thought was fantastic. It's pretty much like, God, it's like Voltron in a way, but then it's like in its own world, like Power Rangers. A lot of different aspects you go for this. I thought the first one was good. The second one was all right. Now they want to take it and make it in a series, which could be kind of cool. But like, what is it? Is it gonna be like American Gladiators? Like, is it gonna be like Godzilla, Monarch? We go into that world. Like, how is this gonna work? So I want to take it to Kruse Court to find out if this franchise will actually thrive, drive, and perform better than ever did on the big screen on the small screen. That's the question I'm throwing out to Kruse Court today. Will it thrive or will it die? Die. Because Monarch it's done all right. It got picked up for another season. This is very similar to that world, isn't it? I think, at least. So, Sean, I see you smiling. I see you laughing. I'm putting you on the stand, Sean, right now. I want the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help you, Sean. Is this going to work on the small screen? Give me the truth.
Hell yeah, it's gonna work. They made an animated show of this, and it worked. This is a beloved franchise. This is some great IP that's rife for experimentation and investigation into different corners of the universe. Of course, it's at the end of the day, it's giant robots piloted by men fighting monsters that look ridiculous. Who the hell doesn't want to see this? I've got a King Kong and a Godzilla movie to sell you for 40 friggin' times over again. I would love to see more of the Pacific Rim universe explored. I think this guy's a talent, and I like what he's done previously, so give him a fucking shot. Let's go. Let's see what it goes. I'm excited for it.
Yeah. Godzilla. I agree with you, Sean. I think you're right. I mean, it's just a fun idea in general, and we're gonna be throwing it out there. And like you got some that's great what he's done before, so it makes sense. And again, it's just giant Jaegers. They're doing Jaeger bombs on top of people, and then they're
all synchronized movements, right? They're moving in like. It's pretty cool. Let them fucking make 1 million of these things. That's fine.
It might be a thing where it works better in this world. It gets into the lore. Maybe you have every season a big creature that Kaiju they have to kill or destroy or bombard by the end of the season.
Who's paying for the Jaegers? How do taxes work with the Jaegers?
Right.
We don't know. Who's funding it? Is this a UN thing? What happens? Again, these are all unanswered questions that hopefully we really get some deep dive episodes on.
In the new Jaeger world. You know who's paying for that? Mike Casey's paying for the Jaeger, I think. That's what's going on. He's got the big bucks. He's got the budget. He's got all the pop and circumstance for these robots. Mike,
if you have a friend at the bar, they might be able to slip you free drinks, but there's a counter on the Jaeger machine. Don't make the same mistake that I did and go for the Jaeger because you have to pay for it.
Okay, Mike, you gotta pay. You always gotta pay for the Jaeger. Let me ask you though, on the stand right now, the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So up you, Mike Casey. Is this gonna be a success? Do you want to see this movie? What do you feel about, or this, I should say, series? How do you feel about the Jaegers coming back?
Your Honor, I didn't hear. Is Guillermo involved in bringing this new project to the screen?
Nope.
He's
nothing attached.
Not involved at all.
Nope.
I'm a little worried. They already made this show more than once before. The first time, I believe it was called Evangelion. You can't say that. You can't say fighting in giant robots belongs to one person. It belongs to all of us. I was really, really pleasantly surprised with this movie when I saw it the first time. My nephews loved it, so I was like, okay, I'll give this a shot. And it's a blast, right? You're punching monsters, you're driving giant robots around. Like, is there any greater dream that a young person can have than to fly around in giant robots and battle giant monsters? Sorry, that's not my role here in the courtroom, Your Honor.
Hold yourself back.
Seeing the not star power, but what's this guy's name? Eric Hessier. He's the showrunner, and he's got some cred. Like, he wrote Arrival, right, which was an incredible sci-fi movie. He's like,
great movie.
So I have to believe that this guy really likes the property, and he's going to kind of extract some of the depth that could be there just lurking in this IP. Like, the taxes are already there. You just have to get the fictional accountants written, and have them George Lucas it out for the rest of us. Yeah. I'll watch it. I'm down. What's it going to be on, man? Did anybody buy it yet?
No, they haven't said yet. I'm guessing
Lionsgate, right? Or Legendary?
Yeah, it's Lionsgate.
Legendary.
It might be, but they haven't said like where to be though. You know, it'd probably be. I could see it's going to Paramount Plus. You know, something like that. I don't think it would go to Disney
or Netflix. I mean, Netflix had the animated show. So.
Well, that's true. I mean, it could go over there. That might be good for it too. It's not going to go to Apple TV because again, Apple TV already has Monarch, which is very similar, if you ask me. On top of this,
Your Honor, yes, thank you, Your Honor, for reminding me of this part of my testimony, which is that not enough monsters in Monarch. Like, that's the problem.
Well, there's not.
Don't spend all your money on the monsters, please, and give them some screen time.
No, but it's a fine line between too much monster, not a little bit, right? Like, the thing that worked with Jaws was the fact that it was the threat, that omnipresent kind of feeling and tension that you had of it showing up. You know, like Alien was great, but like the other ones that were just was xenomorph after xenomorph, you're like, what are we doing? We're just grotesque on here. I'm fine with a little less, monsters and more development and explaining the world.
The past couple of Godzilla movies were was maximal. You don't. All
we're doing is maximum. Yeah, that we're just having them slug it out, and why the hell not?
Maximal's effort. The Alien movies, they've done a lot. I do like the last one. I thought they did a good job with this. But this again, it's like giant robots fighting giant creatures and a rock'em sock'em robot type style here. I mean, I don't even care about the plot. I already know the plot. I just see people like beating up creatures. All I want to see. I want to see lots of robots, lots of Jaegers, just dropping monsters on their heads, fucking running like Tom Cruise.
Can you do this?
Just run like Tom Cruise.
And we'll drive our Jaeger. We're all in a Jaeger together. We gotta get synced.
That's right. They have body movements. That's right. That's how I move it.
Yeah, you gotta get synced, and then anyway, we're Jaegers
here.
Jaeger.
The Jaegers are coming. Yeah, happy Jaeger Day, everybody. Happy Jaeger Day. I do say, though, this will probably be something that will be successful. And it's a smaller company doing it, of course, but they're bringing it to the screen. I can't wait to see where it goes. But I think this is going to work. I think we're all kind of on the same boat. I think this is going to work. It sounds like it's going to be a fun project. And again, how do you go wrong with giant robots beating fucking Godzilla-type creatures up? You can't go wrong with that, I don't think, And don't expect, like, an Oscar-worthy performance out of all the people. Hopefully get some new talent in here, but we've never seen before, and they get to kick some ass and prove themselves in Hollywood. So that'd be great. But I think that Pacific Rim will be successful. I'm just saying. I think we all agree in the court of Kruse. This is something that will be something that you got to check out. So I don't know how the chat feel about it. Did the chat like it?
Oh, sorry.
I don't know. I can't see the chat anymore.
Anybody in the chat?
I can't see the chat anymore either.
You see a lot of strange things at sea. That's what Popeye said. And Popeye also said that he's run across a few sea monsters from time to time. Good for Popeye.
He certainly has. That's canon. That's canon.
And Queen would have preferred another movie, she says. So another movie. So I see that, Queen,
Sure. Can't win them all, Queen.
Can't win them all. Giant robots, yep. We've had many shows about giant robots in Japan. Well, Japanese Spider-Man, get ready for one more.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.